So let's talk about a really funny buddy comedy that recently turned 15 last year. Superbad. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Joel, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 2007 coming-of-age teen buddy comedy flick, Superbad, released by Columbia, directed by Greg Mottola, and produced by Judd Apatow, starring Jonah Hill and Michael Cera as Seth and Evan, two teenagers about to graduate from high school. And before graduating, the boys want to party and lose their virginity, but their plan proves harder than expected. Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg wrote the script. It began development when they were just 13 and was loosely based on their experience in 12th grade at Point Grey Secondary School in Vancouver. This, of course, would be the lead-in to create their company, Point Grey Productions. The main characters have the same given names as the two writers, as you know. Rogen was also initially intended to play Seth, but due to age and physical size, this was changed, and Hill went on to play Seth, while Rogen portrayed the irresponsible Officer Michaels opposite Saturday Night Live star Bill Hader as Officer Slater. This was a pretty big success and what have you, and has been hailed as one of the defining movies of the millennial generation. Let's get into our story. Seth and Evan are high school seniors who have been best friends since childhood. They are about to go off to different colleges. When Seth is paired with Jules during home economics class, she invites him to a party at her house that night. Their friend Fogel reveals his plans to obtain a fake ID, so Seth promises to buy alcohol for the party with money she gives him. Evan runs into his love interest, Becca, and he offers to get her a specific bottle of vodka for the party. Despite Fogel's fake ID having only one name, McLovin, he successfully buys the liquor but is knocked out at the last second by a robber. When police officers Slater and Michaels arrive, Seth and Evan believe that Fogel is being arrested. In reality, the officers have agreed to give him a ride to the party. Outside, Seth is hit by a car. In exchange for Seth and Evan not telling the police, the driver, Francis, promises to take them to another party where they can get alcohol. Meanwhile, Slater and Michaels take Fogel on a ride along and then bond with him. Despite being on duty, they start drinking, use their sirens improperly, and shoot at a stop sign. At the party, Seth fills laundry detergent bottles from the basement with alcohol he finds in the fridge and dances with drunk Jacinda. She stains his leg with menstrual blood, while some men high on cocaine make Evan sing These Eyes by the Guess Who for them. About to leave, Seth is confronted by the host for dancing with his fiancée. A brawl ensues. Jacinda calls the police while Seth and Evan escape. Evan and Seth are arguing about Evan going to a different college from Seth before the latter is again hit by a car. The police cruiser driven by Slater and Michaels. They plan to pin the blame of the crash on Seth himself and arrest him. But when Fogel comes out of the car, Evan makes a run for it while Seth and Fogel escape with the alcohol. Eventually, all three make their way to Jules' party. Arriving at the party, Fogel inadvertently reveals that he and Evan will be rooming together at college, further adding to Seth's discontent towards Evan. Seth's stories of the night make him popular. Becca wants to have sex with Evan, but he respects her too much to go through with it while she is drunk. Meanwhile, Fogel impresses Nicola, a student in school he was attracted to, and goes upstairs to have sex with her. Seth drunkenly attempts to kiss Jules, but she turns him down because she neither drinks nor wants Seth while he is drunk. He believes he has ruined any chance of anything with her and passes out, accidentally headbutting her and giving her a black eye. Now for the final act in the ending, as always, you know the procedure. You have 5 seconds to stop this video, go to the description box below, and fast forward to the time below. If you've seen the movie already, please continue. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Slayer and Michaels bust the party. Seth wakes up and escapes, carrying an intoxicated Evan. Slayer interrupts Fogel and Nicola as they are having sex, calling her to run off. Officer Slayer is angry at Fogel for ditching them, but Michaels points out they have just interrupted him. They apologize, reconcile, and reveal they knew all along that Fogel was not 25, as the ID said. They played along, wanting to show cops can have fun too. To make it up to him, they pretend to arrest Fogel outside to make him look badass. They resume their buying, eventually destroying their car with a Molotov cocktail while Fogel shoots it with Slayer's gun. Seth and Evan return to Evans, where Seth reveals to Evan that due to seeing housing forms at his house 3 weeks earlier, he learned that Evan and Fogel were rooming together the whole time. Evan admits he does not want to room with Fogel at college next year, but is afraid to live with strangers. They apologize to each other before reconciling. The next day, they go to the mall where they run into Jules and Becca. Becca and Seth both apologize for their drunken behavior the previous night, and the boys pair off with the girls. Seth takes Jules to buy concealer for her black eye, while Eva and Becca leave to buy comforters, want to replace the one she ruined by vomiting on it. End of story. So what did I think of Superbad? I have to say it's outrageously funny and what have you. Now I've only seen it like 2 or 3 times, but I will say I enjoyed it. I've only seen a theatrical cut. There was an unrated and extended cut that came out, which is 5 minutes longer than the theatrical cut. But anyway, the film did well, where it was a number one at the box office for 2 weeks when it opened in August of 2007. Anyway, film did so well as it went on to make 169 million worldwide, where it made 121 million here in the US and Canada and 48 million overseas. Anyway, against its 17.5 to $20 million budget, the film earned a huge financial profit, making it the highest domestic grossing high school comedy at the time, until it was surpassed by a later film Hill starred in. That was 21 Jump Street, which came out 5 years later. The reviews were really good. Rotten Tomatoes has it currently at 87% certified fresh, explaining that deftly balancing vulgarity and sincerity while placing its protagonist in excessive situations. Superbad is an authentic take on friendship and the overarching awkwardness of the high school experience. Yes, I couldn't agree more. Now, Roger Ebert said that the movie reminded him a little bit of National Lampoon's Animal House, which look for a review coming up later on this year. And I'm going to say that is pretty good. The Hollywood Reporter compared this to other films with a single-day structure, such as American Graffiti, which I haven't seen that. I've been wanting to, and Dazed and Confused, which I've seen before, but said that this film doesn't have the smarts or the depth of those ensemble comedies. True, but nevertheless, I feel like Superbad had a lot of potential. It had a pretty good score by Lyle Workman, and also a soundtrack that featured live tunes. Yep, really something. So anyway, yeah. And now as for The cast, Jonah Hill was really good as Seth. Michael Cera was good as Evan. Christopher Mintz-Plasse played Fogel and McLovin. And then the following, this would be his first film actually. In the following year, he would go on to be in Role Models, which I will be reviewing that in the next video. He'd also go on to play Chris in Kick-Ass and its sequel, which both have yet to be reviewed, but I will. Now, Seth Rogen and Bill Hader were great as Officers Michaels and Slayer. They were both absolutely funny. Emma Stone plays Jules. This was one of her earlier films. Martha McIsaac played Becca. She was very good. Oh, the list goes on and on. I'm just going to say that I really got a good laugh from watching Superbad. This is definitely a very good comedy. If you're into these buddy comedies of these last few years, like National Lampoon's Animal House, or heck, even maybe American Pie, or yes, Dazed and Confused, or American Graffiti, then you'll feel right at home with Superbad. I know you'll love it if you give it a try. So would I recommend Superbad? Hell yeah. Definitely. Superbad, you won't be disappointed. I think it's a fun movie. Real hysterical buddy comedy at best. So, what did you think of Superbad? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And next time, I'll be bringing to you my review of Role Models. So thanks for watching. If you like this, check out my reviews for these other films that Judd Apatow worked on. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of Knocked Up, which actually came out the same year this did, in 2007. Or go to the upper right-hand corner and see my review of Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of a buddy comedy flick I was just talking about, American Pie from 1999. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.